Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at the Chicago Auto Show taking a look at the new BMW X2. So this is the new generation model and it looks gorgeous. As you can see, we have a completely new design. The car is also bigger than the predecessor, but let's start here on the front. Now you can see the new LEDs with the beautiful lighting signature for those daytime running LEDs, and then also you have the illuminated front grille, the iconic glow, which is the optional thing and looks magnificent, makes the car stand out on the road so much. Here we have the real air inlets, gloss black details, very aggressive looking front bumper. This is the M35i model. There are various powertrains available, but more about that a bit later on. Let me now show you the side profile of the car. So I already mentioned that the car is longer than the predecessor. Let me show you those wheels. So these are the 20-inch ones. You can even go for the 21-inch ones for the first time on the X2. Here you see the gloss black wing mirrors as well as the panoramic sunroof and very pronounced side skirts. Let's check out the rear of the car and this from this angle. I mean, just look how good this looks. So we have a very pronounced styling here, the C-pillar and the coupe styling of the roof, and very beautiful lines throughout the whole car. And from this angle, probably my favorite angle of the car. Now you see the M35i, you also see the real exhaust pipes. So we have the 4 exhaust pipes and very pronounced rear spoiler here as well, finished in gloss black. This is the rear view camera, and of course we have the diffuser. And yeah, overall very nice and aggressive styling here from the rear. I quite like the lighting signature of those lights. And now let's open the tailgate. So you do this and we have the electric tailgate with really a lot of room in here. As you can see, we have additional room underneath this and hooks for your shopping bags. You have the net on the left, light here, and also here, for example, you can put smaller elements so that they don't go all around the car. Press this to close the tailgate. And yeah, well, we are now ready to explore the interior of the car. So without further ado, let's go. Let me show you how this looks. Very nice aerodynamic door handles, and you see also the puddle light. And here we are greeted with the gorgeous interior. Let me quickly first show you the door panel here with the nice leather, nice materials, carbon cardon system on this one. A decent amount of room here in the door pocket actually. It's very big, you can put a bottle in here, and these are the switches for the windows and the mirrors. And I love the design. Look at the attention to details here for this door handle. Now the seats on this model, look at them. So they have the integrated headrest, M logo, and also M colors here, and really amazing detail. And they also of course hold you in one position and are comfortable as well. Now without further ado, let's see it from driver's perspective. Starting with a wider view, the digital cockpit and the main touchscreen are connected. As you can see, we have this sort of like the demo mode going on. I love this steering wheel, and let me change the view and show you more details. All right, so this is the view in front of the driver. I mean, just look at this beautiful steering wheel. Love this detail here. Now the digital cockpit with different views. You have the pedals here, and the car is in this demo mode, so you will be able to see different things here. I also put the ambient lights to blue, which is quite nice and relaxing in my opinion. This is the main touchscreen with the new infotainment system, and I will go through the details in a moment. But now let me just show you this. So the beautiful ambient lights here next to the wireless charging pad, the cup holders that are adjustable, USB-C ports, and then this nicely integrated section here, because for example, press this, you open the middle armrest storage area. And here you have the minimalistic gear selector, the My modes, and the volume knob. Hazard lights are here. And yeah, well, also let me show you the glove compartment. There we go. So this is the new infotainment system, And here you can access all the details that you need: infotainment, vehicle, and recently used. Let me show you the climate control. You can adjust the air blower here and the temperature. So it's on touch, but it's pretty easy to use it. Let's go back. Interior lighting, for example, ambient light colors. So there are various options available, and I really love the ambient lighting on this car. Looks very cool, and it will be nice to drive during the night. So you see here we have the illumination, and also here and on this side as well. I will put it to indigo blue. It's my personal favorite. Live vehicle, let's see this. That's cool, so you can check the details, service requirements, and stuff like that. Going back, and not gonna go through all the details. You have also Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, of course, and you can adjust the display settings here, including the settings for the head-up display. Not sure if you can see it here, but yeah, you can then select various options here and play with settings. Let me show you here the sun visors. There we go. And the lovely panoramic sunroof. And we are ready to explore the rear bench. Oh, and by the way, not sure if camera caught it first time. So underneath this you have huge amount of storage room, and here you have the 12-volt power supply. And now again from this angle, look at the beautiful coupe style of the roof. And without further ado, let's jump on board. So here you have the storage area, which is also large for the rear door. And yeah, well, let's go. This is the situation, and you can actually see the front thanks to this cool design of the seat. And the air vents are here, USB-C port, and in the middle we have the middle armrest with the adjustable cup holders. And now let me show you the situation for my head. All right, I hope you can see it. So still some room left. I'm 1.87 m. And by pressing the My Modes button here, you can change between different driving modes, and you can also configure different things. So for example, here we have the red ambient lights, but you can also configure drivetrain, driving dynamics, and steering as well. In terms of powertrains, a lot to choose from. So you have both petrol and diesel, but also the electric version is available. And then here we have the top of the line petrol M35i with 312 horsepower here in US, and European spec would be 300 horsepower. It is now time to check out the specs for the model in our video. So this is the 2024 BMW X2 M35i. And we have the 2-liter BMW M TwinPower Turbo inline 4-cylinder engine, 312 horsepower, and then again in Europe it would be 300 horsepower, 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. And you can pause the video here to see what we have here, and also optional equipment. Those are the options that you can spec on the BMW X2. And for example, as they've just told me now, those are the optional equipment. And for example, the metallic paint would cost you $650, but then for example you have some special paints such as this one, which would be additional extra. And yeah, those are the things that you can get as an extra on the new BMW X2. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do subscribe and see you on the next one. Tell me in the comments, how do you like the new BMW X2?